What's the fastest way to ruin your life in your opinion? Heroin. Watched both my older brothers get consumed by it. Had to take custody of my oldest brother's 2 kids, and now he's somewhere living on the streets of San Francisco. And my other brother died of a fentanyl overdose last July. Do yourself a favor. Don't do heroin. A 17-year-old in my hometown murdered someone recently. He's looking at 30 to life. Cocaine is God's way of telling you you're making too much money. Robin Williams. Liquidate all my assets and empty my bank account into a casino. Put it all on roulette. From my experience as a forensic clinician therapist that works in a jail court-mandated treatment, punching a cop is the quickest way to fuck your life up. Drugs are on the list. Having a child with a less than ideal person is going to suck. But punching a cop is nearly a 100 chance that your life will have drastic immediate consequences. I've never known anyone to successfully punch a judge. That could be worse overall. But it's harder to set up. Gambling. You get in a hole quickly and more horrible decisions follow. Methamphetamine is good for this. Make a post on social media defending pedophiles as you are one yourself, and then make it racist. Marry the wrong person, develop a destructive addiction, go into debt. Addiction, substance abuse, toxic approach to everything, not seeking help. That tweet and Facebook post from 12 years ago. From personal experience, becoming disabled only took 3 months for me. Shooting yourself in the side of the face. So it basically destroys your face but doesn't actually kill you. Meth. From experience. Suffer a traumatic brain injury. Life-altering physical injury. All the other suggestions take time. Bad marriage. Drugs. Gambling debts. Etc. A motorcycle or automobile accident leaving you paralyzed, disabled, deformed, etc. can happen in an instant. Another really fast way to ruin your life is to commit a silly violent crime. Walk up to a police officer and assault him for no reason. You'll likely be beat up, restrained and arrested on the spot. Have a nice period of incarceration, a criminal record, and likely loss of job, career, family, etc. Let your anxious mind win. Hard drugs, meth or heroin in particular. Having offspring while very young while also poor, broke with a partner who is abusive and also poor, broke. You'd think this sort of very specific situation would be rare. But sadly, it is very common. Getting caught in a life-changing lie and destroying all trust in your family, friends and social groups. Addiction. Cheating. Taking real love for granted. Meth and cocaine until your heart and bank account give out. That or buying well above your means and racking up more debt than you can make payments on. Letting depression win. Picking the wrong partner. Heroin. Heroin. That shit feels so good that nothing else in life will matter to you anymore. Don't even try it once. Give up. Be a public figure and assault someone on stage in front of millions of viewers. As an addict, all I need to do is use once and it's all uncontrollable train crush from there. Shoot someone. Go to prison for life with no one to support you on the outside. Meth. Marrying the wrong person. Maybe not the fastest but definitely disastrous. From personal experience, becoming disabled only took 4 months for me. Meth addiction kills you financially and physically. Join a cult. Taking other people's unsolicited advice, which tend to stem from that person's own agenda. Committing a crime. alcohol drug use, heroin, sexually harass someone at work, the instant way killing yourself, drugs, la spontaneous H mention, reach for that officer's gun, get addicted to anything, anything, arrival of 2 credit cards in the mail in the same week, be brutally honest with others. From personal experience, gambling or any major addiction. Well, I've gone down a Chris Hansen to catch a predator rabbit hole the last week or so. I've just been hooked on all those videos on YouTube. They're so damn entertaining. But to answer your question, the fastest way to ruin your life is to show up at the house of the 13-year-old girl you started texting 2 days ago. Why don't you have a seat over there? Not studying and paying attention in classes when you're attending a college your parents paid good money for, to the point of being put on academic probation and losing your financial aid. Dropping out of college in the middle of the semester and having to pay back $75 of tuition. Cluster B personality disordered partners will drain you financially, emotionally, and mentally until you're a husk with PTSD. Drinking. I quarreled between families and slept with my father's best friend. He was married. Cheating on your spouse. Fastest way possible to destroy your own life and the person you're supposed to love. Being born. Give up. Have children. No more money. Freedom. Time. Your life becomes about the kid's life. Young people, really think about this before you do it. Spend a day with a kid and imagine that is every moment of your life. Imagine your workplace being your preferred place to be because at least you get some time to yourself at work. Create a Reddit account. Drug addiction. Having a psychotic break. Getting someone pregnant at a young age. My life is vastly different now just from one evening. For me, I never wanted kids. Not even a little bit. So despite having a child and loving them with all of my being, it completely derailed my trajectory. Factor in today's high cost of living and how much kids cost. A good kid though, and I'm a glass half full kinda guy. But holy hell. Listen to me and just wear a hat, boys. Going to the casinos because people bet too much money if they become addicted, and eating pizzas every night. We all start to ruin our lives when we try to fit in and be liked by others. Driving drunk and getting into an accident. Happened to an acquaintance of mine and he can barely get a job. Any felony will really have a huge impact on your life. My husband ran from the police on his motorcycle when he was 21 and now he's almost 40 and it still is an issue. Get a face tattoo. Having a kid with the wrong person. You can wind up spending decades attached to some whack job who should only be a what was I thinking anecdote. Maybe not ruin, but fastest way to change it is to have a kid. It will ruin it if you didn't really want it. Accepting comfort without growth. If you're a man, be in and stay in a relationship where she throws around claiming saw if you don't do certain things. It might even be already too late if you don't have evidence that she does it. Not think of consequences in every situation. Not looking when you cross the street. High chances you can die or be permanently disabled in seconds. You can't get any faster than that. Even self-inflicted injuries take longer to plan out. At least minutes. Getting into a terrible accident due to negligence only takes seconds. Heroin. Or walking out in front of a train traffic. All guaranteed to immediately fuck your life up. Crystal meth. The people that do it get mentally ill and unhealthy incredibly fast. Betting it all on one hand of blackjack. Procrastination. Gambling your money away.